That was a lie.
It's the butt hurt. It's the butt hurt. It's the butt hurt blues. No matter who, 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 it's the butt hurt blues.
That's how I told y'all need the music. Don't let that.
I'm done with life. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done. I'm done.
What's good, everybody? AB Media 83 here, and welcome to a Colosseum special. Today, we're going to be talking about how, Kamala Harris has decided that she's not running for governor. Oh, well. I guess, she thought being an AKA who slept her way to the top wasn't good enough to be governor of California. Oh, it also doesn't help that her sugar daddy, Willie Brown, didn't endorse her and said she's a no-go. So, and Willie Brown, I believe, is still pretty popular in California. So, yeah. Kamala Harris. Very funny, Adrian. Kamala Harris is not running for governor. However, evidently, she has not ruled out running for president again. Oh, dear. You heard that correctly. She's not running for governor, but she has not ruled out running for president again. Yeah. She's talking about running for she has not ruled out running for president again. What thought comes to mind when you said that? Oh, right. People ask me why I voted for a convicted felon. Well, this is why. Let's see. I had a choice between a convicted felon, a dementia patient with stage 4 cancer, or an AKA who slept her way to the top. Ooh, that was a hard choice, wasn't it? Can't make this shit up. So, let's listen to what Chris Saliza has to say about this situation. All right, share screen. And we're going to AB Colosseum Daily.
Kamala Harris announced midday Wednesday something big, a big fork in the road in her political career. She announced she would not run for governor of California in 2026, but she did leave the door open to running for other offices, wink, wink, like the 2028 Democratic presidential nomination.
Yeah. Oh, the times we live in. Anyway.
I think this is a mistake. Yes, a mistake by Kamala Harris. I'm going to tell you why, but let me first read part of what she had to say in her statement. Here's Harris. In recent months, I have given serious thought to asking the people of California for the privilege to serve as their governor. I love this state, its people, and its promise. It is my home. But after deep reflection, I've decided that I will not run for governor in this election. She went on. For now, my leadership in public service will not be in elected office. I look forward to getting back out and listening to the American people, helping elect Democrats across the nation who will fight fearlessly, and sharing more details in the months ahead about my own plans. Okay, so what do we know? She's not running for governor. What don't we know? What she's doing next. But I would suggest to you that when you say,
who cares what she's doing next? Thank you for the super chat, Horitz. This is because I couldn't send it in super chat. Oh, okay. But let's continue.
Let me quote it again. For now, my leadership in public service will not be in elected office. That makes you wonder.
Leadership. I'm speaking as leadership. I was born in a middle-class family is leadership. I'm not going to do anything for Black people. No! Is leadership. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, but forever or just for now? So does that mean she's running for president in 2028? No, but it also means she's not ruling it out, right? If she wanted to just go and become a private citizen, which is her right, she could have done that in this statement. She could say, I'm not running for governor of California. And you know what? I'm not actually going to run for anything in the near future. I'm going to go and, go off into the private sector. I'll continue to support Democratic causes, blah, 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 blah. But she didn't do that. She said, for now, I won't be in elected office. And as I said at the top of the video, I think this is a mistake. I'm going to tell you why right after I tell you that you need to become a subscriber to this channel. Independent and authentic. Those are the two words that define me. I am independent from the two political parties. I'm independent from the big media companies, and I'm authentic. I'm always going to tell you what I really think.
Okay, Chris. We don't believe you, but okay.
Whether I think it's going to make you subscribe or make you unsubscribe, you'll always know I'm shooting straight without fear or favor, and I'm not writing fan fiction for you. I am telling you what I think really is going on and what's going to come next based on my decades of reporting experience. Okay, so why is Kamala Harris potentially at least running in 2028 a mistake? Well, if she doesn't run, it's not a mistake because I think she shouldn't run. But if she does run, and I think she's clearly entertaining the possibility, I'll give you a few reasons why I think it's a mistake. Okay, if you're Kamala Harris, you look at the polling, and there's not a ton of it, but there's been some polling done that suggests that you are at the top of the heap in terms of the 2028 Democratic primary field right now. She's in the 30s, low 40s.
Hey, Detroit 313, I wish it was a joke, but it's not. She's literally thinking about running for president again. But yeah, I get the sentiment. It is pretty funny. By the way, the links in the chat, anybody want to come up, but yeah. Kamala thinking about running for president again. Good Lord. Not a good idea on her part. Just not a good idea on her part. But here we are.
40s. Everybody else is kind of, Gavin Newsom, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Pete Buttigieg are in the teens, maybe, but she's clearly ahead. And she probably thinks to herself, given that, why wouldn't I do this? I'll tell you why she shouldn't do it. Because all that polling about a 2028 race being done in the summer of 2025 tells you is whose name do voters know, right? They know Harris. She was the vice president for 4 years. She was the presidential nominee in 2024.
She was also the lowest, had the lowest approval rating of any vice president, including Dick Cheney. I didn't think that was possible. She had a lower approval rating than Dick Cheney. Let me say it again for the Negroes didn't hear me in the back. She had a lower approval rating than Dick Cheney. And the Democrats had the nerve to run her as their main candidate for president.
They may know Buttigieg's name. They may know AOC's name. They may know Gavin Newsom's name. They don't know Wes Moore's name, for example, the governor of Maryland. I think he has a good chance of being the nominee. So all this is a name ID poll. And this is not and should not be read. Polling right now should not be read as.
I wouldn't say that too soon, Adric. Never underestimate the Democrats' ability to, how can I say, snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. There's a high possibility they might throw Kamala Harris back in there.
Here's who Democrats want to vote for. No, it's here's who Democrats know the names of. So I think the polling you throw out, I think Harris has two other problems. One, the last time the public saw her and the last time Democrats saw her, she was losing to Donald Trump in the 2024 election. Now we can debate back and forth. How much blame does she deserve? How much blame was on Biden? Did she do the best she could under the circumstances?
That's why I said I don't believe him.
Whatever.
When he says he's fully independent.
The point is, the last big memory people have of her is she lost a presidential race and gave us a second term of Donald Trump. And I think that stink of defeat, the whiff of loss, is still on her. It's why I think if she wanted to be president eventually, she should run for governor in 2026, because I think she'd win that race and then she'd be back on top. She'd have won a race. She'd be governor of a gigantic state with lots.
It's not. How can I say this? Shut up. Is Kamala running for the president's? Good. She'll need it. Vance is going to give me her rock bottom. Shout out to you and shout out to Horowitz for the super chats. You to get up.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You better thank your donors. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You better thank your donors.
This episode of Colosseum Special has been brought to you by Sweet Sassy Rollins Vote Blue Sauce. Now with extra sassy blue juice. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App to support the show. Hit the Super Chat. Support the show. This episode has also been brought to you by a tall can of Shut Up Juice. Like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, support the show, hit the Super Chat, support the show, support your interests. Now, let's continue.
Lots of influence nationally for at least 4 years, and she could look around and see what the landscape looked like in 2032. But she's not doing that. So I think she has that stench to her a little bit, like anyone who lost that race would. The second problem, big problem, I think,
stench is the understatement
she has, is that the way that you get rid of that stench, the way that you convince Democratic voters that things are going to be different this time around, that you've learned your lesson, is you show them how you've learned your lesson, right? That you're doing things differently now than you did.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's not what Democrats do at all.
Before.
In fact, they double down on their stupidity.
And I don't think that Harris is going or would or will do that.
Nope.
I want to read you just one paragraph from a Politico piece written right after Harris made the decision to get out of the governor's race. Here it is. There were warning signs that Harris, though formidable, would face some challenges in a quest for the governor's mansion. Party activists and some donors were lukewarm to her potential bid, still nursing a hangover from 2024 and reluctant to be reminded of her losing presidential campaign. And
well, shit, they should have a hangover from 2020. She didn't even make it to the first contest in the primaries. But they still ran this woman for president, made her vice president. What does that tell you about the Democratic Party?
Pressure was mounting for Harris to articulate a vision for governing a massive and complicated state where she has not lived full-time in nearly a decade. So here's the thing, okay? Kamala Harris, in my mind, is just not that gifted a candidate. I will note to people.
Oh, that is an understatement.
When she got elected Attorney General, her first big office in 2010, she barely won that race over a Republican named Steve Cooley. She won 46.1% of the vote. He won 45.3% of the vote.
In other words, she got less than 50% of the vote to get that Senate seat. But they thought it was a good idea to run this woman to be president.
In California, which is a state where a Democrat should, at least at this point, almost always win. When she ran for president the first time, 2019, she was an unsteady and an uneven candidate at best. She had one great moment talking about segregated busing and bashing Joe Biden in a debate, and then she just sort of flamed out. She seemed to think that her way forward in that race was as a liberal. She took a ton of liberal.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Tulsi Gabbard for taking Kamala Harris down during that debate.
Positions, but she never could really articulate why. And her campaign infrastructure, which was run by her sister, was never particularly good. And she looked lost in the campaign trail, and she dropped out before there was ever a vote cast in that 2020 race. Fast forward to 2024. Now, again, difficult circumstance. You're taking over from a president who was dropped out, being basically forced out of a race because of his age and his poor performance in the debate. But even that, once the sheen and shine of Harris isn't Biden, she can go out and talk, and we don't have to hide her from the press and all these things. Once that wore off, once Democrats' excitement about not having Biden wore off, and I would say that wore off kind of mid-September 2024, Harris didn't have anything else to offer, right? Suddenly, she was a moderate, even though she'd taken all these liberal positions back in 2019 when she was running for president. She had no explanation for why. The explanation that she gave, her values were unchanged, made no sense. She was incredibly cautious. She would take no risks as a candidate. She would barely ever put.
Oh, yeah. She said she wouldn't do anything different from Joe Biden, who had dementia, who also we found out later had stage 4 cancer. And I covered her interviews, and you saw it for yourself. So, yeah.
Put herself in situations where she was even mildly uncomfortable or mildly challenged by the media. Her campaign infrastructure, again, was not great. And again, that is more about the candidate who puts the structure together than the people in the structure. I think what you have to conclude at that point is she's just not that good a candidate. And while I think she would have.
Well, a politician in general, considering that she had a 90% turnover rate with her own staff. Let me say that again for the niggas didn't hear me in the back. She had a 90% turnover rate from her own staff. But Democrats wanted her to be your president. When I told Vote Blue, no matter who last week, we don't owe you shit, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Have had a harder race than initial polling shows for governor of California. Her name ID advantage, which was massive, and a fundraising edge, which she undoubtedly would have, I think would have delivered her the California governor's race. Plus, she's running in a hugely Democratic state where if she's the nominee for the party, she probably wins. I just don't think that translates to a presidential bid. I think she will look like yesterday's news, not a fresh face. And I think many of the
she already looks like not a fresh face.
problems that have been around the Harris campaign since at least 2010 when she ran for attorney general, they all summed up in this, that she's just not that great a candidate, will come back to bite her if and when she runs for president. I would suggest her best day as a 2028 candidate will probably be her first day as a 2028 candidate. She'll be in the lead in polling in, say, early 2027. But I think she will just...
I would even give it a day. I would give it half a day. Then her polling would just tank.
Lose support, and then eventually kind of either drop out or underwhelm if she decides to run. So in my mind, Kamala Harris, if she is solving for eventually being president, should have run for governor of California in 2026. Had she won, she would have been served in the middle of her second term in 2032, when if there's a Republican in the White House, she would be potentially an obvious choice there, and she would have gotten rid a lot of the ghosts of 2024. As it is now, she will take all those 2024 ghosts into 2028 if she runs. And I just don't think she has the natural and learned candidate abilities to overcome that. Okay, that's it for me. I always say, I usually make 2 videos a day.
Yep. She quite frankly has no business running for governor, let alone being president again. But for those of you who forgot who Kamala Harris is, let me show you this video from Pink Book Lessons. Shout out to her.
Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, Charlemagne, Kamala's radio defense team, as well as all the shills pushing the What You N-Words Need to Know Kamala Harris post. Yeah, for those who don't know, after she was endorsed by Biden and she started getting backlash, this is how Kamala Harris fought Black people. She had her shills put out this post on social media.
Yeah, what all you niggas need to know. What a shock.
From Jamel Hill to Charlemagne the God. Now, they don't talk to any other voter block like this, but they thought this was the best way to communicate with Black people. And on that post, they released a bunch of disinformation, straight up lies about Kamala to combat the truth. Kamala, she sent out people like Michael Eric Dyson, Steve Harvey, and Ricky Smiley, all to tell lies and run interference.
Oh, did she say Ricky Smiley? Dude sound like an old tire slave. Ricky Smiley. Whenever I think of Ricky Smiley, I think of how can I say this? Whenever I see Ricky Smiley, how can I say this? I'm reminded of this. My name Lil Dad. Huh? Leave Kamala alone. Huh? They're coming to get us. They're trying to get us back, huh? My name Little Dad. Huh? Leave Kamala alone, huh? My name Little Dad. Yeah, I didn't either. I had forgotten about that till I looked that video up. I had totally forgotten about that.
Telling us she didn't lock anybody up but criminals that should have been there. Well, meet Miss Peoples. She's one of the many Black women and Black men prosecuted by...
Yes. Kamala Harris prosecuted Black women. Single Black women. A lot of people forgotten about this, but I haven't.
By Kamala Harris with her truancy laws. Remember, as the California AG, Kamala created this to specifically target Black people, mostly Black women, and here's one of the true stories of many.
I intend to fight for Black Lives Matters. I intend to fight.
If Black lives matter to her, why didn't I matter?
I don't agree what Kamala Harris did to my mom. And I don't agree with what she's done to other parents as well.
My message to all Americans, especially Black Americans, do not trust Kamala Harris.
I'm so proud of you right now.
Oh, and yes, that's a Black woman telling you that.
Because you walked all the way down here and I wasn't expecting you to walk.
My daughter, Shayla, suffers from sickle cell anemia, a chronic, painful genetic disease.
As a prosecutor and law enforcement, I have a huge stick.
It's a very sharp stabbing pain and it hurts a whole lot.
Black people make up 90% of sickle cell cases in the US. That's 9 out of every 10 cases. And of all Black babies born, about 1 in 13 are born with a sickle cell trait, meaning they have inherited a sickle cell gene from one parent. It's absolutely horrible.
Like from my chest all the way down, it hurts, including my side.
So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy.
When Kamala Harris was the California Attorney General, she had me arrested and prosecuted because my handicapped daughter was sick in the hospital and had missed some days of school.
It's been much.
I don't know if there's a direct link to that documentary or whether or not it's on Netflix or not, but I will give you the link to that particular video. Hope that helps.
Majority of my time here at the hospital.
Kamala's horrible policies hurt mothers like me and the Black community. My name is Sheree Peoples, and this is my story. I am a single mother. I've worked as a certified nursing assistant and a caregiver. My daughter Shayla was born in 2002. When she was born, she was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. It affects all major organs in the body and also causes extreme pain. Her whole life, she has been on medications like morphine and Dilaudid to help her control the pain. In addition, she had to undergo blood transfusions every 3 weeks. My lifestyle became taking care of her almost full time. It is pretty typical for kids with Shayla disability to miss a lot of school.
I just got out of school. I've done 3 full days this week. Oh, I'm so tired.
And for years, the teachers were aware of her condition and her absences were all excused. California schools get their state and federal funding based off of average daily attendance. Schools are paid about $30 per student per day.
It's always about money. And back when Kamala was the AG in California, the ADA per student per year was between $9,000 and $10,000. That number is much higher today. Back in 2020, it was $15,000, and now it's over $21,000 per year per student. That's for basic students. Remember, they get way more if they can place a disability on your child. So yeah, they're definitely getting more for physical disabilities, mental disabilities, and learning disabilities. This is why they're also eager to place the ADHD label on kids. So yeah, Kamala lied. She said that she went after parents to stop crime. She was only going after them for money. No different than keeping men in prison past their release dates.
Well,
to save money, have free labor for them to fight fires for the state. It's all about money and exploiting Black bodies, just like her Irish slave master ancestors in Jamaica.
In San Francisco, we threatened the parents of truants with prosecution.
I first heard of Kamala Harris when she got elected California Attorney General.
We are putting parents on notice. We are going to make sure that you face the full force and consequences of the law.
She wrote a report saying truancy was costing California schools $1.4 billion a year in funding.
Because of truancy, California public schools lose $1.4 billion a year in funding.
I want money.
well.
Kamala then wrote a law making it criminal for parents if their kids miss school time. Kamala even wrote a book called Smart on Crime.
You can read an excerpt from the book that she just plugged shamelessly. It's called Smart on Crime.
Talking about arresting parents for truancy.
I sent a letter on my letterhead out to every parent in the public school system.
In 2012, like all California parents, I received a threatening letter from Kamala Harris saying we'll go to jail for a year if our kids even miss 10% of school days. It was like a crazy intimidation tactic.
I'm going to start prosecuting parents for truancy.
I thought, wow, this woman doesn't have any empathy. Is it because she's not a mother? I also thought, how could she not understand it would disproportionately affect people of color, single Black mothers?
She also didn't care that it will mostly impact Black children because she doesn't care about Black children. She's not us. She's a red dot Indian who was raised a significant amount of time in Canada, mixed with a daddy born in Jamaica, Irish and Indian. She's a cosplaying, pretending chameleon, an Indian raised.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the reason I didn't vote for her. Pretty much.
Woman trying her best to act like an American Black woman by associating herself with the Black Divine Nine and HBCUs, the biggest scammer ever. So no, she didn't care because she never saw herself as one of us in the first place. Now listen closely to what Kamala Harris did to this woman. And I want Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Michael Eric Dyson, fake Tamika Mallory, Angela Rye. I want y'all to respond to this.
But honestly, I did.
Did she say Angela Rye? Do I still have that picture? Hold on, wait a minute. She said Angela Rye, right? Angela Rye. Do I still have that picture? Guess we're about to find out. I have this picture. Word salad. But do I still have that picture of Angela Rye? Oh, I do. Angela Rye with lettuce and tomato on the side. Shout out to Professor Black Truth for that one. By the way, this episode of Colosseum Data has been brought to you by Angela Rye with lettuce and tomato on the side. Like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, support the show, hit the Super Chat, and support the show. I haven't got any Cash App yet. Hit the Cash App, support the show. And let's continue.
Didn't imagine it could affect me. Her teachers had her medical records from the Children's Hospital. I even had a 504 plan, which was an agreement between the school district and the parents to provide care for students with disabilities. It was April 18th, 2013, in the morning. I'm in my pajamas. I had just fed my daughter, gave her medications, sent her off to school. Little did I know, there was a warrant out for my arrest. All of a sudden, the police is outside my house.
Bear in mind, she had been dealing with this condition with her daughter for years. And Kamala Harris put out a warrant for this poor woman's arrest. Now, I know we can be hard on single mothers, but this is some bullshit right here. This is some straight bullshit right here.
And they started banging on the door. I opened up my door and 2 officers entered my home. They told me I was under arrest for my child missing school. They said I was going to jail. I was shocked. I said, but my baby is sick. The school knows that. And they said, go talk to Kamala Harris. Place your hands behind your back.
My mom did nothing wrong. We did everything we were supposed to. I was always bringing doctor's notes, always calling the school to let them know that I was in the hospital.
Then they handcuff me. So they take me outside for what you call a perp walk. And oh my God, the TV news was there. The newspapers were there. You could swear I had killed somebody. It was degrading and humiliating.
Always remember, this is who the Democrats wanted to be your president. Hence why I told them last week, we don't owe you shit.
I was taken to the Criminal Justice Center. They took my mugshot. I was fingerprinted like a criminal, and I was terrified.
And it felt like I caused her so much pain.
No, baby, that wasn't your fault.
Because
she's 22 now. No, wait a minute. She's around 23 now. That wasn't your fault.
In reality, it is because of me, even though I know it's not directly my fault.
Man, this is horrible. She's blaming herself for what Kamala did to them. No, this was not her fault. She was a disabled child. Kamala.
Always remember this story. When a butthurt blue like Man of Tomorrow or the Black Brain Trust come around talking about we should have voted for Kamala. Always remember this story whenever you see Roland Martin running his damn mouth. Remember this story.
Knew this and went after them anyway. Why? Because the pretending chameleon was a woman with an agenda and aspirations of being president dating back to 2008. Kamala used them in California to humiliate them for political gain. She targeted and criminalized them, something she won't even do to illegal immigrants. Remember? Kamala said she would decriminalize illegal immigration, but she was out there in California searching for charges to put on Black people. That's your so-called progressive prosecutor.
Yep.
Yeah, they love talking about this fake record that she's so proud of, but they never bring up the thousands of cases like this.
Sorry.
The next day, the Orange County Register showed the pictures of my arrest. They even had a close-up picture of my hands in handcuffs to show here's a Black mother being arrested.
It was a truancy rate at over 2.5 times that of white students.
Everyone knew most truant kids were Black. I think Kamala Harris wanted me as an example to threaten other single Black mothers like...
Ooh. Oh, but the Black manosphere are the ones that we get told we're the ones that hate single mothers. Oh, really?
This can happen.
None of us ever pushed for this.
To you if you don't get your kids in class. The police even put out a press release naming me and other Black single mothers like Toya Daniels who got arrested the same day. But my hell was just beginning. They gave me 2 charges. Failure to supervise and encourage school attendance and...
This is after giving the school a doctor's note.
Contributing to the delinquency of a minor. I couldn't believe it. They framed my daughter as a gang member and basically charged me with neglect. I spent the next 2 years in court fighting these charges. Kamala assigned her nastiest prosecutors to my case.
My homicide prosecutors, my gang prosecutors. And they went over there and I said, when you go over there, look really mean.
That's who the Democrats wanted to be president.
Like 10 different prosecutors. They kept pressuring me to plead guilty and spend a year in jail. But I kept refusing because I did nothing wrong. All the time I had to spend going to court, I was struggling to care for my Shayla. I lost my job and couldn't pay rent, and we got evicted.
Crazy.
I became homeless. We had to move into a motel. And I ended up being in the hospital a lot during her trial. And in that hospital stay was when I had my stroke.
You heard that correctly. This young lady had a stroke because Kamala Harris was fucking with her mother. This young lady right here had a stroke as a kid because Kamala Harris was fucking with her mother, her single mother. But some of you ladies going around here talking about we hate single mothers. How come y'all not saying nothing about Kamala Harris?
Think about it. Her child was already fighting sickle cell. Then they had to fight Kamala for over 2 years, putting them in a position that caused way more stress on both of them, especially the child. More stress placed on her body from Kamala targeting them and trying to send her only caregiver to jail for no real reason. That's how she ended up having a stroke, which ended up causing permanent damage.
I had a stroke about 4 or 5 days ago, and right now I'm doing pretty good. My hand is doing okay, I guess.
In 2015, after 2 years, they finally just gave up and dismissed my case. In 2018, the Supreme Court
They had no case.
of California ruled that truancy cannot be punished by incarceration. It was unconstitutional. The courts finally stopped Kamala Harris' abuses. When I look back, I ask, why did Kamala Harris arrest me? Why was Kamala Harris so insensitive to a Black woman with a handicapped child? Well,
Because she has no children, she's not a Black woman. That's why.
first, I learned that Kamala Harris has no common experience with Black people. She grew up with an Indian mother. I remember she kept saying she was Indian.
To become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good. What we're gonna cook today, is an Indian recipe. Yes, because you are Indian. Yes.
And I learned she grew up in Canada, not in the United States, and went to a wealthy high school. I think in Canada, she must not have been exposed to American values, which respects the rights of individuals. When Kamala Harris ran for president in 2019, they asked her about arresting people like me, and she just lied her ass off.
The truancy program got a lot of criticism too. Did you actually lock anybody up?
No, we never locked anybody up.
Look, right
Oh? Really?
there on the Breakfast Club, lying to millions of Black people. Once again, Kamala, she's been lying on Black national radio now for the last 6 years. And all these folks protecting her and lying for her, spreading disinformation every day, none of them can be trusted. They are constantly bringing people on the Breakfast Club to lie for Kamala. Ricky Smiley is lying for Kamala. Steve Harvey and D.L. Hughley. You know, the Q-Dogs run the radio according to Steve Harvey. Yeah, they're running lies for Kamala. Wonder if they will care for this real Black American woman and protect her like they protect this Indian lady cosplaying as a Black American woman.
Mm-hmm.
We never sent a parent to jail, and no parent went to jail. And we did prosecute some cases, but far few, only about 20.
It's ironic because Kamala helped raise money to bail out murderers, rioters, and thieves. But she thought I belonged in jail because I had a handicapped child. To me, Kamala is fake. She just repeats stupid things like unburdened.
What can be, unburdened by what has been, what can be.
Oh, don't forget, I was raised in a middle-class family.
Unburdened by what has been. I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know?
I found out she only became Attorney General because she was a mistress to the married San Francisco Mayor, Willie Brown. And today I see she tries appealing to Black audiences by putting on fake urban accents.
And we're going to do it again in 2024.
Black people are very down to earth. This is insulting to us.
You better thank a union member for vacation time.
Kamala?
Oh, I forgot about that one. You better thank a union member. That's where I got you better thank a donor from. You better thank a donor.
How stupid do you think we are? And I saw Kamala's Twitter photo. That's from like 20 years ago. She's 60 years old today. Even with the heavy makeup, you can see she's 60. I seen her pretending to be talking on the phone, avoiding the press. She's a terrible actress. She was calling young people stupid.
What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid.
With
Yes, she did say that.
Kamala, we can't even say Merry Christmas.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas?
Yikes! I didn't see that one coming.
How dare we?
The laugh is so insincere.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
We have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And yeah, I am radical.
All this woke and radical.
Hey, what's going on, Snowman? We're talking about how Kamala Harris is not running for governor anymore. And quite frankly, this is what I think about her political career.
I'm done with life. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, Snowman, is the game still going on? But anyway.
Radical stuff doesn't do anything for me as a single Black mother. All it got me was inflation that hurt me and my kids. Grocery store prices are crazy. I can't pay for food on my income.
I am in favor of saying that we're not going to treat people who are undocumented across the border as criminals.
Black people has been in America for 400 years, but Kamala pushes us to the back of the line behind illegals. Why?
Yeah, but the rest of the Democrat Party. And now they wonder why they have the lowest approval rating ever.
Voters are.
Even amongst their own voters.
She just filling up our schools with...
Go on and tell me I'm low information for that, but her blue.
With kids who don't speak English, just so they can get more government money. Illegals get free health care, but I have to pay. They get free housing, and I'm struggling to pay rent.
Are undocumented immigrants that are the least likely to commit a crime.
And it's more dangerous in our neighborhood. We don't need Venezuelan gangs.
What's going on, Snowman? Fresh off a calling a fever game.
Yikes. I didn't realize she said all of it.
I'll put the link in the back chat.
Please
whenever you hear a heifer talk about we hate single mothers, show them this video.
Wait. I'm sorry. What?
Whenever you hear a heifer talk about we hate single mothers, show them this video.
Wait. Which heifer said who hates single
Whenever you hear a
mothers?
heifer said the Black manosphere, in general, sorry.
Okay.
In general, whenever a heifer said we hate the Black manosphere, show them this video.
I have a better thing to show them. Give me the camera.
Oh.
So we hate single mothers, huh?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
To any and all heifers.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me get you properly.
To any and all heifers who think that people in the Black manosphere hate single mothers. Did I phrase that correctly?
Yep.
Take that. Jody went through hell with her, at the time, 2 children before I showed up. See that?
Ooh.
See that?
Was a single mother. Oops. Whoops. Did I say that out loud?
Say it again.
For those of you who don't know, Snowman is married to a single mother. Oops.
And I'm going to show a beautiful picture of said single mother. And we're going to do this correctly. See that?
Mm-hmm.
That's my wife.
Oh, by the way, happy 7th anniversary.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. That's my wife.
Oh, but y'all wanted us to vote for Kamala Harris, who are locking single mothers up for truancy.
Locking single mothers up for. Hold on a minute. Hold that thought. So we hate single mothers, right? Is that the narrative they're trying to push?
Yes.
That's the narrative they're trying to push, right? Okay. Y'all see this pretty lady right here?
Mm-hmm.
She was a single mother when I met her in 2018. And I add 3 words to that sentence. Actually 4. This is my wife. And if you think about it, even though I wasn't fully a single father, I was a single father when I had Donna.
Yeah.
Nene.
Yeah.
Nene. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Anyway, let's finish this up because got a couple more things to play.
Okay. And yes, I said what I said on my morning show. Get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this poor girl, she had a disease, chronic disease,
Mm-hmm.
and her mother was taking her back and forth to the hospital and stuff. And she had
Right.
she had permission from the school, and Kamala Harris threw her in jail anyway for truancy. And this young lady sadly had a stroke back in 2015.
Really?
In her 20s now.
They threw her in jail.
Her mother in jail.
They threw her mother in jail.
Yes. This young lady right here.
They threw her in jail for what?
That's truancy and delinquency of a minor, because she was missing school because that young lady was sick. This young lady on the screen was sick.
She was sick, which caused her to miss school.
Yes, and Kamala Harris threw her mother in jail for that.
And Kamala threw her mother in jail like the dumb bitch she is.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
My right leg.
Kamala Harris owes me an apology and my daughter an apology for what she.
Not only does she owe you both an apology, that's the least of it. She owes you some money.
Yeah, I would sue the fuck out of her. I'm not sure whether or not they did or not, but I would sue the fuck out of her.
He did to us.
Let's be clear. My values have not changed.
Look, I am not a political person, but I want people to know what Kamala Harris has did to me. If she do it to me, she will abuse anyone if you give her the power.
Yep. Now, let's talk about sports for a minute because this is my show. I just looked at the WNBA standings.
Mm-hmm.
The Sky have lost 6 straight.
Yep.
Yikes.
They've
I
lost.
thought Angel Reese was the best basketball player ever. That she was going to be in the top 10 best basketball players.
She was. Give me this motherfucker.
I'll pull your leg.
Now that's some bull.
I'll say it again.
Now that's some bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you this other button here.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
But yeah, I'm making this video because Kamala Harris was supposed to run for governor. Keyword, supposed.
Supposed to.
But she announced today that she's no longer running for governor. Oops.
In other words, Kamala Harris.
You're out. You're out. You're out.
Which reminds me, I gotta put something to you're fired.
Yeah, you need to do that.
And I deleted the other one, so damn it.
Oh, damn it. Do I need to send it to you again? Do you have the sound? Do I need
Yes,
to
I
send
have the sound.
Okay, good.
But yeah, she had no shot anyway because her sugar daddy, Willie Brown, came out and said she shouldn't run for governor. And I'm quite sure she's thinking in her head right now, "You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy."
That would be an understatement.
Yeah.
Oh, let me do it again. Let me do it again. To the heifers that think we hate single mothers. See that?
Mm-hmm. Married to one.
Oh, by the way, and we've been together 7 years. So nah.
Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, I had forgotten I had made this clip.
Oh no!
But here you.
I'm done with life. I'm done. I'm done.
I had totally forgotten I had made that clip. That's
Keep them handy.
For reference, that is Kamala Harris at Jimmy Carter's funeral.
Beautiful.
Oh, and it has been revealed what Obama and Trump were talking about, believe it or not.
Uh-oh.
Believe it or not, they were talking about playing golf. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure.
You know, they both presidents, and Trump was trying to get Obama to play some golf at one of his courses. Nothing like self-promotion.
Mm-hmm. They know how to play the game.
Mm-hmm. So where's Caitlyn at on her injury?
August 12th is the target date.
Okay. Well, I hope the young lady gets better. I can't believe I'm old enough to say that now, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but they played a great game tonight.
Good.
They were down 10 at the end of one, but then that second quarter, they turned it on. Outscored Phoenix 35-20.
So they're in about sixth place now?
Yeah, they're still in sixth place pending action this week before they go to Dallas. And they're gonna blow out the Dallas Wings.
Mm-hmm.
They beat them twice, once with Caitlyn and once without.
Yeah, how's baseball coming? Because I know they started.
Houston, let me just hold on. The trade deadline is tomorrow. 6 p.m. Scoreboard update goes this way. They're in the top of the ninth in the Bronx. Yankees lead 2-1. Cincinnati has doubled up the Dodgers 4-2. They're in the bottom of the eighth. Miami leads St. Louis 2-0. They're headed to the bottom of the eighth. They're getting started in Anaheim, and the Texas Rangers lead the California Angels. Oh, excuse me, that game is scoreless. I beg your pardon. Texas Rangers and the California Angels are scoreless. Seattle and Oakland, they're getting ready to get started a little later. Earlier today, it was Toronto over Baltimore 9-8, Detroit over Arizona 7-2. Boston beat the hell out of Minnesota 13-1. The Astros pick up a big win. They beat Washington 9-1. Kansas City shuts out Atlanta in 10, 1-0. White Sox over the Phillies 9-3. So they wind up taking 2 out of 3 in that series. Cubs over Milwaukee 10-3. Final Pittsburgh 2, San Francisco 1. That's in 10. Mets get shut out by San Diego 5-0. Cleveland shuts out Colorado, same score. And
what is Cleveland called now?
The Guardians.
Oh, so the Cleveland Indians are called the Guard. Oh, okay, that's their nickname now. The Cleveland Indians nickname.
I still call them the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
I give no fuck.
Oh, and shout out to our president. He came out and said that the Redskins should get their name back too.
Thank you very much.
And they have no excuse because the family of the dude that's on the thing said, "Hey, we didn't say it was racist. What the fuck y'all talking about?"
Woke.
I know. Feminism
and woke culture. Put those two together, and you got all hell breaking loose.
But yeah, someone told me that the NFL starts tomorrow. Really?
Preseason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Preseason.
Hall of Fame game.
Who's playing?
I'm going to tell you right now. Someone actually. Oh, Lions and Chargers.
Oh, the Lady Egg Lions we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Last 2 times.
Did I say that out loud? The Lady Egg Island, the Lions.
The egg laying Lions. Because the last 2 times they were in the playoffs, they laid 2 big fat ass eggs. One at home.
I'm going to go on and keep. Let's go on and cue it up. Playoffs? You talking about playoffs?
Playoffs? You get me? Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Crayons? Don't talk about crayons. You get me? Crayons?
Yeah, I've looked at enough of Kamala Harris today. I might play another video on another stream. Her Toasty Grabber roasting the fuck out of her, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a wide receiver that's available, and no one signed him yet. Does the name Amari Cooper mean anything to you?
Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper is available.
Oh. Well,
Let's
we'll
see.
see. What's his daughter's name? What's Ursay's daughter's name?
Shucks, I can't recall. But she needs to be on the phone. And another person that needs to be on the phone is Jed York from the 49ers. There are 10 best free agents remaining: Amari Cooper, Gabe Davis, Keenan Allen, Noah Fant, tight end, Justin Simmons, Zadarius Smith. Oh, Zadarius Smith is available? Holy cow. Asante Samuel Jr., Jadeveon Clowney, Stephon Gilmore, and Will Hernandez. Those are the 10 best free agents available. So to the Irsay family and to the family of one John Lynch, make some calls, will you?
Yep. Now let's look at some butthurt blue bullshit.
If you're a Trump supporter at this point, you like underage kids.
Huh? Wait, what? Hold on, wait a minute.
Run that by me again.
At this point, you like underage kids. Yep. And if you're a female, you support the man in your household that does. Or you're protecting your dad or your brothers. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to piss me off.
Y'all need to stop projecting. Look in the mirror first. We are not the ones promoting transgender surgeries to children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and look at this stupid ass creator. Your comment doesn't equate to what the woman's saying. Statement. Excuse me? Transgender surgery on children is not sexual abuse? Really? Really? This is what we're doing right now? And you speak as if anything she said was true.
You big dummy.
Dummy.
Play it. Play it.
Come on, where is it at? Oh, here it is.
You big dummy.
Dummy. For every dummy is a dummy.
Dummy. Oh, no.
For 10 years. 10. 2015 to 2025, for 10 years. Since when do we not love people for who they voted for? Can we say unconditional love? No, never the fuck again. Never again.
I do.
Never again. We can never use those words, unconditional love.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Baldy. I use them every day.
Yeah, my response to him is simple. We don't owe you shit.
Shit.
Kick rocks. I'll vote for whoever I damn well please.
I voted for the couch, and I use the words unconditional love every day.
Again.
You dumb motherfucker.
For 10 years, we have watched as people we thought we knew, people who swore they were our friends, people who said they didn't see color, people that said we're all one race, the human.
Guys, you shouldn't talk about Democrats. They're the ones that talking about we couldn't see, we don't see color. Why are you talking about the Democrats like that?
Race, blood, blah, blah, blah.
Because he can't help
Have
it.
become everything that they always were, and they just lied very well about it.
The Democrat Party about Kamala Harris?
Taking a look in the mirror, you dumb son of a bitch.
We now understand that patriotism to some people means I want all the brown folks out.
Really?
We now know that loving your country means condemning the half that doesn't agree with you to hell.
This dude is so dumb. He actually attacked legitimate people that were tired of the legitimate bullshit the Democrats were on.
He did not.
He did. And I don't feel like finding the video, so sorry.
Because I sure as hell was going to ask you for it.
Supposed to be the
Whoa.
other
Who is
orange
this?
man in his 70s. It was supposed to be the other orange man in his 70s.
Oh dear. You know what she's referring to, right?
Nah, baby.
Yeah, baby. That's not very nice, baby.
Now, baby.
God don't like ugly, baby.
Now, baby. You know the rule. You should know the rule. If you's got nothing nice to say,
yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, that's true.
You shouldn't say nothing
at all. Baby, don't say anything at all if you ain't got nothing nice to say.
Obama says something that a lot of y'all are afraid to admit. So I'll just say, he did not say anything wrong when he said boys need gay people in their lives.
What? Kick rocks.
Time.
They do.
Time. You know what? Fuck it. Let it roll. I don't want to hear it again. Let it roll.
Teach them about empathy. To teach them about humility.
That's what the parents are supposed to do, you dumb ignoramus.
Raising their sons for just pride and performance, right? Not for presence, right? Not for community.
My dad did.
Not for heart. Being around
my dad did.
From you, it humbles you. It asks you to grow. Because peep this, you can't learn anything new from someone who sees the world exactly like you do.
Bullshit.
Now more than
no shit. That's what we get perspectives. We do it better than you guys do.
Boys who grow up without difference, without discomfort, they become dangerous.
I grew up without discomfort all the time, you dumbass.
Right now, we have a president who personifies that right now, sitting in office. Because if you want to teach boys how to become great men, have them surround themselves around people whose lives make no sense to you. Surround them around people who believe different, who love different, and who have survived different. Because if you
believed, hold up. In a way, believe different, love different, and have survived different. Okay. He says, believe different, love different, and have survived different. Bingo.
Just like you. You're not growing. You're just repeating. Obama says.
Wait a minute. Don't talk about Democrats like that. You're not, you guys are not growing. You're just repeating.
The day you put Barack Obama in handcuffs will be the worst day of your life, I assure you.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen. He's a former president.
Everybody keep talking about who's going to start the revolution. We will. Touch
no,
our daddy
won't.
if you want to.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Russia hacking
No,
the
you won't.
election to elect Trump is the end of our democracy. Votes were definitely affected. Russia hacked the election to tilt it to Mr. Trump.
The Russians definitively hacked the election. Russia did hack the election.
No doubt. The Russians hacked the election.
Yes, Russia hacked.
Which has been proven to be total bullshit.
Now that's some bullshit.
To the guy. Oh, God. To the guy that said something about growing up with gay friends around him, I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you, young man, have you looked in the mirror and thought about this question?
Tell me.
What is gay?
What is gay?
Why are you gay?
I rest my case.
Yeah, that's all need to be said, really.
Look, I'm not saying I don't have any gay friends. I mean, my God, I worked at Cedar Point for 2 years, and they were some of my best friends because they actually didn't give a fuck about the orientation or anything like that. They were just my buds.
Yeah.
What's the fucking problem?
all people make a deal, and the LGBT that's butthurt blue, they have to rub it in your face. Unfortunately, some of
They
them
ain't rubbing it in my face
they
because
rub it in mine either.
what they
But
seem to
before we get
forget.
out of here, let's have a little AI fun.
Oh gosh, yes. Bring it on.
Jamal, you need to take responsibility of your son.
Bitch, get the fuck on. I knew I shouldn't have hit wrong. I'll be back, man. I'm gonna get some milk.
No, Jamal, you need
Oh,
to
good
take
Lord.
responsibility of your son.
Bitch, get the fuck on. I knew I shouldn't have hit wrong. I'll be back, man. I'm gonna get some milk.
No, Jamal.
Poor baby.
How you gonna break generational curses with your legs in the air and your phone on do not disturb?
Oh, damn.
How you gonna break generational curses with your legs in the air and your phone on do not disturb?
Preach.
Yes, indeed.
How you gonna break generation?
Okay, y'all. Now who's finna pay for this?
Girl, I thought this was
Pay
all you
for
could
what?
eat and not pay.
I got a $10 Target gift card and some Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Okay, y'all. Now who's finna pay for this?
Girl, I thought this was all you could eat and not pay.
I got a $10 Target gift card and some Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Yep.
Okay, y'all. Now who's finna pay for this?
I'm sorry, Mrs.
Jesus
EBT. We don't
Christ.
accept EBT here.
Yeah, I know damn well you ain't talking to me. I ain't have 9 kids for no reason.
I'm sorry, Mrs. EBT. We don't accept EBT here.
EBT. I did not hear that name. EBT.
See, they now some dumb bro gonna name her kid that too. EBT.
Dear Lord in
We finna
heaven.
finish eating and we run out of here without paying. Dead ass, we finna dine and dash. We not tipping the waiter nothing too. Y'all,
Oh gosh, it's a quintuplet set. Good Lord, that's so wrong.
Oh, no, I just caught that. Oh, Jesus.
That's a quintuplet set. That's so
That
wrong.
is a
Oh my God.
quintuplet set. Oh, my God.
And they all look alike.
And they
No.
all look,
Oh,
it's a
gosh.
quintuplet set. They all look alike and they act alike.
By the way,
Zoinks.
funny story about that though. I'm not going to say her name because we're not on good terms, but believe it or not, quintuplet's in my first prom picture.
Oh, nice.
We're not on good terms. She's married, and it was my fault,
Mm-hmm.
and it is what it is.
Right.
I don't want to say her name. She was black. If you look it up, you could. I'm not going to tell you which one because there was 3 girls and 2 boys.
Yeah.
we finna finish eating and we run out of here without paying. Dead ass, we finna dine and dash.
And I'm sorry, you will never see that prom picture because I don't need the headache.
Oh, no.
You will never see that prom. You will never see that prom picture online because I just don't want the headache. I don't have a problem with her husband, even though he didn't like me back in high school. Yes, they were high school sweethearts,
Mm-hmm.
but I am not trying to cause them any trouble. I wish them the best.
Yeah. Do not blame you for that.
Not tipping the waiter nothing too. Y'all, we finna finish eating and we run out of here without paying.
You ungrateful as hell. I spent $30 on that X station and got you all them games.
I said PlayStation.
PlayStation, X station, same damn thing.
Go out there and cut that grass before you touch that Minecraft.
Daddy, it's Minecraft.
I'm gonna mind your craft if you don't go cut that grass.
It's a school night. Turn off your phone and go to bed.
Oh my God!
I owe you if you don't quit talking back. Now I said go to bed, Clark Tavius.
Clark Tavius. Did I hear that correctly? Clark Tavius?
Oh man, I needed to laugh. Clark Tavius.
Clark
Get off that
Tavius.
Facebook and Pixtagram.
It's Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram.
You better insta do them dishes right now.
Insta do them
Tell you to
dishes.
clean this room,
Good
boy.
Lord.
I'm trying to play Roblox.
Boy, don't make me Roblox your ass. See, that's your problem. Clean up now.
You ungrateful as hell. I spent $30 on that X station and got you all them games.
I said
X Station.
PlayStation. Y'all, I have a surprise. Dead ass. What?
Oh, no.
Damn, that fire alarm was so damn good. I'll be like, damn, my fire alarm just go off.
I'm fucking pregnant, y'all.
Oh, good Lord.
Jamal,
You gonna have
No.
to sell that Hellcat to take care of y'all damn baby?
I think we out of milk.
I have a surprise.
I'm gone.
Blood make you related. Loyalty make you family.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always the outsiders. Sometimes it's your cousin, your sibling, your mama's sister's daughter. They remember who you used to be and can't stand who you've become. They were cool with you when you were struggling. Now you blessed and it's crickets or criticism.
Mm-hmm.
God will reveal what you ain't got the heart to believe. Just because you love them don't mean you got to trust them with your dreams.
Absolutely right.
Damn right.
Absolutely
Move
right.
in silence. Let the fruit speak. Everybody can't handle your harvest, especially when they still planting weeds.
Amen to that.
Ooh. Hey, let the
Amen to that.
church say amen.
Your mama never told you this, but your family will pray for your downfall and envy in silence while smiling in your face.
Oh,
Amen to that too.
Oh, yes.
Amen to that too.
Now sit down and listen.
Been
baby.
there.
Let me talk to you. Jealousy is a spirit that shows up when folks see something in you they don't see in themselves. You ain't done nothing
Ooh,
wrong.
bang.
You just kept showing up, kept trying, kept praying, and they didn't. And that'll rub the wrong spirit the wrong way every time.
Yes,
but don't
it
you
will.
shrink. You were born to shine. Jealousy ain't just about what you got. It's about who you are. Sometimes it's not your car, your house, or your man they jealous of. It's your peace, your joy, your resilience. It's the fact that you still smile even after what you've been through. That's what bothers them. But let it. Now sit down and listen, baby. Let me talk to you.
Absolutely.
They call me Fat Tina, and I'm about to show you why.
Oh, God, this is funny. Ooh. Not the doggy. The poor doggy. Not the dog.
They call me
Oh,
Fat
my God,
Tina,
that's so
and
wrong.
I'm about to show you why.
Oh, my gosh. Poor dog.
Poor dog.
They call me
Poor dog.
Oh,
Not this again.
I'm here to pick up my kids right now, dead ass.
Wait, were
I'm
those
here to
monkeys?
pick up my kids right now, dead ass.
Oh, because it's the Bigfoot. Okay. Because it's the Bigfoot mama.
Golly, man.
Yeah. Yeah, AI is getting crazy, man.
AI is off the hook.
I feel
Oh,
so safe
no.
with the BBC.
And I'm so glad I found White Queen.
Oh my God. Oh, this is too funny.
I was so miserable with Black Queens.
Oh,
But I'm happy now.
Shall I do it again?
Yeah.
Shall I do it again?
Go ahead.
I don't need to say any more.
Oh, by the way, I brought something back that I ain't done in a while. But
What's that?
this episode of
Oh,
Colosseum
no.
Special has been brought to you by Sweet Sassy Rollins Vote Blue Juice.
Blue sauce.
Blue sauce. Now with extra sassy blue juice.
Sweet
Like,
sassy.
share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, support the show, hit the Super Chat. Support the show. Are you not entertained?
Hey, Lucy. You want to come up here a minute? Well, you need to go out, don't you? All right. I better book. I got to take care of my dog, and then I'm headed to bed.
All right. I'm about to shut down too. So
All right. Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you.
sure, no problem. But that's all I have for tonight, folks. I'd like to thank everybody that came through. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace. Yo, this is AB Media 83. Want to support the channel? Hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like,
share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified next time I upload a live stream or video. And always remember, keep it grinding, keep it pushing, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.